This slide illustrates the process for dealing with a subject access request at the school and the requirements of Article 15 of the GDPR. One of the rights of data subjects is to obtain confirmation from the school as to what personal data about them is being processed, why it is being processed, and who it will be shared with. The data subjects in respect to your school will be pupils, parents, staff and governors. As the school is a data controller, it has responsibility to provide the personal data free of charge. This represents a significant improvement in the transparency of data processing and the empowerment of data subjects. The process can be considered in 5 steps, which take us through from the original request to the final response. Step 1 is to prepare. The school should have a simple template available to capture the key information from the data subject about their request. It's important that the management of the process is allocated to a specific person who can monitor the response in an appropriate way and deliver the response within the required timescale. Step 2 involves recording who is making the request and do they have the right to access the information. We also need to record what data they're requesting and the date of the request. Some schools ask for the request to be put in writing to ensure that the request is clear. Step 3 confirms the request for data is valid and should proceed. It must also confirm the data requested is likely to be held by the school, and the data should meet the needs of the person making the request. In many cases, a parent will ask for everything about their child. This can take many hours to gather and may not be relevant to the purpose of the request. Schools should help parents to be as specific as they can about what they are requesting and why they want the data. This will help the school to provide the information as quickly as possible. Step 4 is the gathering of the information. Schools must remember that the personal data of other people will be in some correspondence and may need to be redacted to protect the rights of that person. Always check the information before sharing, asking yourself, does this support the reason for the request, and have we excluded the personal data of others? The final step is to respond. The requirement is to respond within 1 month. Schools may find it helpful to invite the parent to collect the data in person. This ensures it is only given to the person who has the right to access the data. The school can also confirm what it is providing to that person. Parents can also sign to confirm safe receipt of the information. Where a request is complex or the school's ability to gather the data is restricted, so for example in a school holiday, the school is allowed a further 2 months to gather all the data. This additional time is only allowed if the school has notified the data subject within the original 1 month period.